Andre?
Ryan?
Our long national nightmare never even began.
Never. We had football every single day this week.
It's incredible, by the way.
Yeah, we're shade-worthy winners.
The
regardless.
single greatest Mid-American Conference betting podcast in the world.
It's true. It's true. Official picks, we do not miss.
Remember, I talked you out of making Toledo an official pick.
You did. You did.
Which, incredible.
I mean, you knew.
Incredible game. The fake spike. That's so Mac.
Not so incredible. That was horrendous if you had Toledo. That was terrible.
Great onside kick, a fake spike. I mean, they missed the extra point, which should have helped Toledo, and it actually ended up hurting them because they had to be more aggressive.
Yeah, that killed that as a spread better. That alone killed you because you had Toledo plus 1.5. Right? Because then they're just going for the field goal. It's a 1-point win, and you cover.
No. Because they missed the field goal, so they're down 4.
Tied it.
Yeah. So you would have been, hoping you would have had overtime on your side.
Mac overtime. I don't think my heart could handle such a thing.
Well, luckily my heart didn't have to deal with anything because the chips. What was it? 40-10.
Watch out for the chips, man. The chips are coming.
The amount of easy covers that the MAC has presented us with it's
beautiful.
It's a beautiful thing. So anyways, shout out to the MAC. We watch you for betting and betting only, and you delivered.
You never steer us wrong. You are amazing. I think I thought this was unusual, but I had one of those genetics tests, and it came back, very standard. But it did find that I have a gene where I can't miss MAC picks.
Oh.
I made nothing of it at the time, but now it's all making sense. So 3andMe or whatever you're called, I appreciate that.
23andMe.
There you go.
What does that mean?
23 parts of the DNA, we're told.
Doesn't that sound like it would be the title of like a Taylor Swift album?
It does, yeah. That's exactly right.
Why can't I find the stream? I'm trying to tweet out the stream. Did the stream go out?
Oh, let's get that on Twitter. We've gone national. The people want us on Twitter.
I know.
Yeah, the people want us on Twitter, not just on YouTube. I believe that's what's happening right now.
Right.
Yes.
Our nationally syndicated broadcast. Actually, I think so far we only get Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
Yeah, that's right. Those get the real bump.
Thursdays are for the OGs.
That's exactly right.
So anyway, speaking of Thursday, we've got a little Thursday night doubleheader. Only one Thursday night college football game? What's going on there?
Seems very odd. Very odd. Pick it up, Mountain West. Just one game, not enough for us.
I mean,
also, Big Ten, Pac-12, step it up.
Yeah.
Thursday night football, it's the thing.
What is the Big Ten doing tonight?
Not playing football.
Lame.
Pretty disappointing.
Pac-12. I mean,
you could do
Thursday night Pac-12 game.
You're trying early morning. You're not trying Thursday nights.
And they're not
crazy.
And they're not even trying the early morning this week. We have 3 8:30 kickoffs this week.
How dare they? That early morning was the greatest thing we've ever seen.
It was really good. You don't have to watch the crappy Big Ten, whatever garbage matchup the Big Ten was throwing out there. You got to watch ASU USC in the morning.
Oh, the greatest.
Really great.
That was phenomenal.
So anyways, you've got Colorado State, the official team of Thursday night.
Yes.
And Boise State.
That's true.
And then, of course, you have a way too good for Thursday night football NFL matchup of the Colts and the Titans.
How dare you, NFL?
I don't know, where the memo isn't getting through to them. We don't want winning teams on Thursday night football.
Nope, not at all.
Stop that.
Yeah. If it was just NFC East matchups, we would be happy.
Just make the NFC the MAC. Just play them throughout the week. It doesn't matter.
Truly.
Just get the games over with.
Truly.
Give us something to bet on and get out of the way for the good stuff.
That's a great idea. You have some clout. You should try to get that up the ranks.
I do. I have the.
Let's text Shefty right now. See if
I have the head of PR at the NFL's number in my phone.
See?
So maybe I can call him.
I think it's time to place that call. Yeah.
He's never once answered any of my calls.
Shouts to him. I was gonna say something not nice. I think this is the time you answer Ryan's call. So
I'm just saying.
Fingers
I've
crossed.
had some really good ideas before. Didn't answer. Anyways,
when you ball, you get the call.
Where do you want to start here?
We've had a line shift on this NFL Thursday Nighter.
Have we?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me more.
This started as Titans -2. It's now Titans +1 in Tennessee, in Nashville.
Man, Nashville, great city.
That's what they say.
If you're ever
That's what they
there,
say.
don't fall for the traps of going to like the mainstream hot chicken places. Go to a place called Party Fowl.
Wow. That's where it's at, huh?
I ate there twice in 3 days.
Oh. So it's like that.
It's like that.
Okay.
It's like the new age,
Really nice.
People that are from there will tell you like, oh, that's the new age. Like, I don't know what it is. It's just really
Chicken?
good. Yeah.
Nice.
Of course, it's chicken.
That's the. I don't know. I thought you were gonna say like the New Age South or something, and it was a greater at large Nashville discussion. This was specifically chicken, which is just fine. I'm just making sure.
Do we have this? Is this their stream yet? I'm not sure what's going on. We could be just talking to no one right now.
Oh man, I hope not.
It says it's. Do we
I
have
think it was
viewers?
on YouTube.
So, anyways, we've got.
Here, we've got it on YouTube. We just gotta share it from there, Ryan.
All right, share it from YouTube. I'll retweet you.
There you go.
Having some technical difficulties here.
Yes.
This is not where I want to go. This is not what I want to happen when we're
No.
4-0 in our last 4 picks.
That's true. It's true.
These are the types of things that just can't be happening in a moment like this.
Here
I'll
we
just
go.
retweet you.
Let's
So,
hope.
in one of the best cities in America, I would say, the Titans are underdogs. Plus 100 on the money line.
Come on.
What's going on here? Is the money coming in on the Colts or something?
Yeah, there's a little money on the Colts, and that's the thing that gives me pause here. But not that much. It's just 46% of the money. It's a little more than the bet percentage.
Yeah, this is easy stuff.
Very easy.
Don't trick yourself here. I just did an explainer on fading the public. This isn't one of those ones where you're like, I think this is gonna happen, but but the sharps are saying the opposite. This isn't like that.
No.
This is just the Colts being.
They have a good record.
They're kind of frauds.
They are frauds. They've been fraudulent for a minute. I've sniffed them out. They've burned me a couple times. But
if they win
I'm ready to
tonight,
pass.
I will call them not frauds.
No, don't do it. Even if they won tonight, this would be classic fraudulent Colts. Yeah.
I think that. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I'll remove the fraud tag from them if they win tonight.
YPP thinks Titans should be 5-point favorites. The win totals these two teams have, that would dictate a 4-point line in favor of the Titans.
Wow.
So Vegas's own numbers say this should at least be a 4-point line. So you're just taking bait here.
I've got no reasons why you shouldn't take the Titans. Also, like betting on
defense
Derrick
is
Henry is really fun.
Yes, it is. Tannehill, run and gun,
Threes and layups.
threes and dunks, and you
All right,
get
dunks.
to bet against Phillip Rivers. Another fine thing.
Yep.
It's great.
Speaking of betting against Phillip Rivers, where's that pick line at?
Yep, that's gonna be hot. I say for him over half an interception, it's gonna be set at
Minus 175. I'm guessing.
I was gonna say 85.
185.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's hit 200 though.
QB interception.
Drum roll, please.
Whoa.
Free money, minus
152.
Free money.
That
That's
is
beautiful.
juicy.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
Hammer that.
Player to have most passing yards, you can get Tannehill at plus 124.
They don't want to pass the ball.
No, they don't, but sometimes they have to.
Right, but I don't think this is that type of game.
You think they run on them pretty comfortably?
Yep.
Because the Colts do have a good defense.
They do.
Now, they've had a little COVID absences here and there, which might change that equation a bit.
I just don't envision this as a game. Like, doesn't Derrick Henry always ball out on Thursday Night Football? Can we get some research on that?
That does sound correct, huh?
I feel like Derrick Henry has like
That
a
does
90-yard carry every time he plays on Thursday Night Football.
He certainly does anytime I watch him.
Yeah.
And I watch every Thursday nighter.
Like, I specifically remember many Titans-Jaguars matchups where Derrick Henry is running free.
I mean, so you probably like Derrick Henry over 79.5 rushing yards.
Oh, yeah.
What about Tannehill over 8.5 rushing yards?
Sure.
They'll run it.
Are these bait? Is quarterback rushing yards bait?
Wasn't with Drew Lock last week.
I know. He covered up by like 40 yards.
The only Broncos prop that did hit for us.
Ugh. Gross game.
Sure was. Yeah, they can be bait sometimes, for sure.
They're always so small.
Yes.
Phillip Rivers is like, what's his today? It's pretty funny. Rushing yards.
Oh, I wasn't seeing one for Phil. That'd be amazing.
I saw someone was talking about how it was like over 1.5. So funny. It does, but you're always just like, what if he just has a successful quarterback sneak?
Right. I mean, all it takes is one.
One
run.
Phillip Rivers refuses to do quarterback sneaks. I forgot about that.
Because of all his kids. It's too dangerous.
I don't know. Like, he just doesn't like doing it.
Tannehill's run over 8.5 yards in all but 3 games this season.
Yeah, that feels good.
Yeah, it feels great.
And that's like a little bit of protection because if they do start having to throw the ball, he's probably going to have to take off a couple times.
Yes, great point.
All right, I'm adding that to the list. Rushing attempts. Derrick Henry, over under 20.5.
What do I got the over at?
Minus 112.
That's good value.
It is good value. I mean, isn't that their
if it's a close game, you know?
I think they have a crazy record when he runs the ball over 20 times.
You would assume. Okay.
A lot of value out here tonight.
We're just all over the Titans.
Yeah, we are. Sometimes I don't like being in that position, but...
And there's no point even doing the Titans spread. It's just a money line. Take that plus 100 and enjoy.
I mean, if you lose by 1, it would have been a push. It's not like you can get a win here, you know?
Right.
Your best case scenario is to tie, and you're giving up 10%. I mean, that's a personal choice. If you're willing to give up 10% of your winnings to have a tie be in play if they lose by 1, then you know what, more power to you. But I'm not.
Yeah, that seems like such minimal protection to me.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's like, never mind.
I love when you stop it yourself. That's the times I crack up the most.
I always am about to say something. I'm like, what if my mom's watching this?
That's good thinking.
Yeah. I don't think she watches bets.
The over's tempting if you like the Titans. If you like the Colts, you like the Colts and the under. I think if you like the Titans, you like the Titans and the over.
48.5. I
there.
think the Titans defense is going to be what's actually going to make this an easy win for them.
You like the Titans defense?
I don't like the Titans defense.
I was going to say.
But I like the Titans defense
against
to hold
Colts. Yeah.
these Colts. Let's see what that team line is for the Colts.
Yeah, and I mean, I do
23.5.
Like under. Yep. I'm with you.
I'm thinking this is like a 27-17.
You do, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
What do you think?
I think I was leaning more. Yeah, I guess I'm along that line of thinking, give or take a field goal. But yeah, now maybe you're talking me into the under, even if I like the Titans.
Yeah.
I have a hard time getting the 24-10 from last week against the Ravens out of my head.
It was impressive. But the Ravens are a mess right now.
Yeah, no, totally. And, I mean, the Ravens beat them.
Yeah.
And it was a real low score.
But, I mean, they held them to 24, low-scoring game.
Right. Yeah, maybe I like the under. That Colts defense is for real. The Colts offense, not for real. Titans offense, good enough to win the game, not enough to blow them out, maybe. That's kind of the strength of the Colts is maybe they're not a great team, but they're not getting blown out.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Before we get into this college game, unless you want to,
No,
you can. Okay.
You got it.
Before we get into this college game, a shout out to DraftKings Sportsbook, where this week they are covering your bets up to $100.
Wow.
$100 with literal house money, not like you won $100 and now you're just playing with funny money.
Yeah.
Like that you're playing with their money.
It's crazy.
And you're covered up to $100. Whatever you lose, they'll send it right back to you as a free bet.
Wow.
Pretty great.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's
So
beautiful.
shout out to DraftKings Sportsbook for setting that up and get in on all those picks. You got Masters boosts. Decent start for my picks in the Masters. Not as good as Spencer's picks. He has Paul Casey, who is the solo leader right now. Impressive. But off to a good start there. So anyways, head over to DraftKings Sportsbook. Sign up. Get set up with your $100 bet protection this weekend. Only at DraftKings Sportsbook. Of course, you must be 21 or older. Colorado only. And head over to DraftKings.com/sportsbook for all the details. And if you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700.
Nailed it.
All right.
Odds boost first? We'll stop at the odds boost store.
What do we have at the old what do we have at the old odds boost store?
Colts defense/special teams to score a touchdown. Plus 415.
415.
Yeah, that's low. Yeah, that's low. Sorry, guys. That's
You mean 4,015?
Ryan's like I can get Phillip Rivers to score a touchdown for like plus 10,000.
Yeah, exactly. Take my chances on
yeah,
that.
No, you're right. That's real low. Derrick Henry to rush 100 plus.
You know what I'm curious about this
And score
defense and special teams touchdown? Maybe this is an easy answer, but like a fake punt counts, right?
Yeah.
'Cause,
I mean, if they scored the touchdown.
does that count in fantasy?
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah, for sure.
100
plus yards and a touchdown from King Henry. The only thing is, yeah, it's great to get him boosted. Could I get like an extra? I'd take another 30% if you're giving it.
Yeah. I'm
I know
surprised
we're
it's so
getting
low.
greedy.
But that makes me confident in the Titans.
Yeah, no, that's true. First scoring play to be a Titans touchdown, plus 210.
Don't love it.
Titans Colts to go to OT, plus 1125. That's kind of nice.
Nope.
But yeah, I like the Titans fairly
Count me
comfortably.
out on everything.
Boise State to score first and win, minus 115.
Oh, God. Some boost.
Yeah, that's boosted from minus 150. So
You want to, we are hungry fish out here. We can be
you
baited.
can say that again.
But you're going to have to put a little more blood in the water.
That's a lot of fishing analogies, but he's not wrong.
Just, just let it
We're
bleed.
at the bait station. Yep. Yeah.
You got the odds boost store, the bait station. Bait station, that sounds like a place at a truck stop.
Yeah. Yep. That's right.
Anyways, Boise State, Colorado State.
Oh, man.
Boise
Ryan.
got absolutely murked by BYU last week.
Indeed they did.
Zach Wilson made them look silly.
It was close for a minute, but
They were
then
down
it
to
was
like
not.
their fourth string quarterback at one point.
It got wild for Boise, yeah.
We were on Boise,
Yep.
and
They started the game with their second string quarterback.
it's a classic excuse game, right? Like you leave that game, you're like, that wasn't my fault. They were in their fourth string quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, it was COVID absences and injuries left and right. It was absurd.
The defense was a little concerning, though, but I think there's a big difference between Patrick O'Brien and the Colorado State offense versus Zach Wilson, future top 10 pick, and
Heisman front runner.
yes,
Yeah.
22 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
Crazy.
He's nice.
Yeah, he is. And that's, especially improvising, The rush in the trenches is where Boise should have a significant advantage.
And CSU, to their credit, absolutely took it to Wyoming last
Yep.
week. I lost on both of these teams last week.
You did.
I lost on CSU losing, and I lost on Boise winning. Actually, I think, was Boise favored in that game?
No, they were a dog, and we thought
that's
that
why we
was
liked
dumb.
them.
Yeah.
Thought they were spicy dog
Yep, spicy dog.
on the blue turf.
Yeah, right. Spicy dog on the blue turf.
So
GTFO.
I think the world was a lot like me last week. I think they lost money on CSU and lost money on Boise State. And if you look at the numbers, the bets are favoring CSU. More bets on CSU than on Boise.
Who would have thunk it?
Shocking.
But
the money heavily going in on Boise State. What's the gap there in percentage?
23% gap, 71% of the money has been on Boise. So much so that not only has this line changed from 13.5 to 14.5, since we started this show, Ryan, it has gone from 14.5 to 15.5.
Oh, wow.
That's correct.
That sucks because I bought it down to 14. And it was only minus 118. So I only gave away just a little bit of value to get that hook back.
Isn't that great, though? It'd probably cost you more now.
That's what I'm saying. It's going to cost. Yeah, I feel great about it. I feel bad for the listeners.
I know. I'm sorry, listeners. Yeah.
Because they're not going to be able to do that anymore. Unless it'd probably be like 150 now, minus 150 or something like that. You got to buy a 1.5 points. That's a lot. So,
don't like.
I like Boise. We don't know. I mean, college football betting is kind of a joke this year because we don't know who's going to be out there, except for the MAC, of course. So the MAC's perfect. We don't know who's going to be out there, like, ever until the game starts. So Boise might have their starting quarterback. They might have their fourth-string quarterback. I don't know.
All depends on the Boise injuries.
The money gives me confidence, though.
Should give you
confidence. Sharps don't usually just blindly put money on teams without knowing a little something. I think that they're confident in Boise's health, which is important for this game.
You would think. I mean, with this line moving up, CSU does intrigue me, but this is just this line stinks to me. Even at 15.5, that's a bit much. And yeah, if Boise's at full strength, the 2 touchdowns seem reliable. That extra 1.5 is too funky. So I'm just staying away. That's my advice to you. I do like the over in this because I do have concerns about that Boise State defense. And I think the over 22.5 for CSU is also intriguing at minus 121. Yeah.
If I was a CSU backer, which we might have listeners to this show who are.
Or punter, as our Australian
CSU
listeners
punter,
say.
yes. I would bet that before I even got involved with the spread.
Yeah.
That, to me, that's how you're cheering on your Rams without really having to worry about what else happens in the game.
Right. That stupid final score can really get you. And yeah, I wouldn't mess around. But I do like how the offense looked.
It looked good.
Trey McBride's a tough matchup. They're running the ball well. That O-line looks better.
Trey McBride is a man amongst the boys out there.
He sure is.
Give that to him.
Yeah.
And Patrick O'Brien can make throws.
He can.
So if I'm Boise, though, I'm saying, like, just take away McBride.
Right. Can the Rams running game keep up? That's a good question.
They got to give the ball more to Vivens and less to McElroy.
Vivens is great. And hopefully Dante Wright keeps being more and more up to speed. More creativity for Dante Wright is what I would be saying if I was a CSU fan. Yep.
Like, line him up in the backfield. Hand him the ball. Just do anything you can to get the ball in his hands 15 times a game.
Yep, 100%. Especially with a bit of a head of steam in space. You know? I mean, that's the goal.
Top pass.
Yep.
They did that a few times.
Now you can buy Boise minus 14 at minus 130. You got in at the right time, Ryan.
I did get in at the right time. I'm glad I punched that in before we rolled here. I like the slate. I missed the MAC already.
Yeah, I mean, the MAC's the MAC. You got to wait till Tuesday. You have to settle for these NFL and...
My whole world has been turned upside down here, Andre. I was living in a world where you look forward to the weekends. You try to get through Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Now Saturdays and Sundays are merely an appetizer for the real slate on Tuesday and Wednesday.
That's right. On Sundays, you'll see me at my window looking out, going, is it Tuesday yet? That's how it is.
Wherefore art thou back?
Yep, so true. So true.
All right. Well, I think that wraps it up for us tonight. Some good props out there.
It's good picks.
It's a good slate. It's a good little Thursday nighter. Let's get some more Thursday night action. Mac, maybe save us a couple games for Thursday.
No, Mac, do what you're doing. Other conferences, step it up and get more games on Thursday.
More weekday football. That's what we need.
Yes.
All right. Thanks to DraftKings Sportsbook for bringing us the show. Thanks to you guys for tuning in. And we'll catch you tomorrow on DNVR Bets Daily.